Hey, it's the Bargain Bounty Hunter, and I got an AliExpress package. Let's open it up and check it out. So, here's the package that I got in today, and there's some things I want to talk about on the outside of this package, because generally the outside of the AliExpress packages don't give you that much information. They give you, your address and stuff like that. They'll give you the address of where it came from. But this item actually told me something interesting. And that being, I ordered this on March 5th, and it hadn't come till today, which is May 30th. So I was worried that maybe the seller hadn't sent it out right away, and it took some time, and then with customs being slow, this order was right on the verge of being able, for me to be able to actually open a dispute with AliExpress and say that the item hadn't come. It was, usually you want to open a dispute with AliExpress if your protection is going to be running out within like 3 to 4 days, because it usually takes 4 days time for AliExpress to even go through and open the process and start talking to you and communicating. So anyways, the outside of this package though, right here at the bottom, it says date and sender's signature. So there is no signature, but the date is interesting because it tells me that this item was shipped on March 6th. So I ordered it on March 5th and they shipped it the very next day. And today is May 30th and it's only now just coming in. So that really shows you how far behind the customs are in the United States anyways with this whole pandemic. Now, let's open this up. I'm gonna use my scissors here for the last time, hopefully, because the item that's in this package is going to replace them. I bought this item when I first decided I wanted to start doing unboxing videos because I knew I was gonna need a knife. And it's taken this long to get here. So here's the knife. It's wrapped in some foam and taped, so it's protected. Let's open that up. And here, the knife is in a bag. It's a very simple knife, small little knife. And there it is. So what kind of knife is this? Well, it is a Jewii. This is what it's called, a Jewii folding pocket knife. I've never heard of Jewii before. I'm guessing that's the manufacturer or the brand. It came from the store on AliExpress called Jewii Official Store. And it was $4.80. And it had 4.6 stars. So just over 4.5 stars for this item. I ordered the black Jewii knife, folding pocket knife, but they did have one that they called white. Now the white didn't actually look white in the picture, it looked like a silver, but they called it white or black. I decided to pick black. The blade of this knife is made of a stainless steel, which is what the rest of the housing is made of as well. Now, let's test this knife to see how well it performs. I can feel on the edge that there is an edge on this knife. It's not too bad. If you can see, there is a little imperfection here actually on the knife, a little dent in the blade, but you can feel that bite when you slide your finger across it. So I'm thinking it's somewhat sharp, but we'll see. So this is just a simple little cut. That was not really. So it's not super sharp. I mean, there's a little pulling when you try to slice the blade across the paper, but there's a decent edge for a blade that was only $4.80. But a lot of it, when you can see these aren't the cleanest. Some of them were kind of like that cut right there isn't too bad, but this cut here, you're getting a lot of pulling and tearing as you try to slice through the paper, which isn't ideal. That wasn't too bad. So it's not that bad of a knife for $4.80. Let's talk about this blade though. It's small, which is kind of what I wanted. I have a few blades similar designs in my collection, I guess you could say. But this one, I wanted something just for opening and closing packages. I have a camping knife that's similar. It's a little bigger. It's got a wooden handle, but I didn't want to use that for opening packages. I wanted to keep the blade nice and sharp for when I'm camping. Now, this one though is interesting, and I don't know the legalities of this. I felt like it was a legal thing, but maybe it's not. There's no locking mechanism, so this blade is only being held in place by friction. Usually in blades that are folding knives, they have a button somewhere on them that locks them into place and that you actually have to release, or it's in here where you push and then the blade will close. On this blade, there is no locking mechanism. It simply opens and closes. It's tight. It's not gonna just spin out. You're not gonna be able to flick it out unless you had really strong fingers, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna just flick out. You gotta pull it open, but there's nothing in the way of closing it on your hand, which is dangerous, because if you're holding this knife like this and something hits the back of this and it starts to close on you, the only thing that's gonna stop it is your own fingers. So that's a little dangerous there. But it's gonna do the trick for what I need it to do, which is to be able to cut through packaging. So there you have it. There is the Jewii folding pocket knife. Let's measure it just to be sure. From tip of the blade to the butt of the handle, it is a 6-inch knife. So for that whole span, from there to there, 6 inches. Now the blade itself is about 2.5 inches. And the handle is about 3.5 inches, making up the 6 inches. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and until my next video, enjoy your summer and make sure you stay safe.